Very early on a July morning, a wolf killed an elk near Canyon in Yellowstone. Football fans have tailgate parties. Wildlife nuts have carcass parties. We bring our chairs, our umbrellas, drinks, and of course cameras. This carcass had all of the makings of a great party. Good friends, grizzly bears, and even a wolf. A lot of the carcass had been eaten by the time we got there, but there was still enough left to make for an interesting afternoon and evening. The first bit of excitement came when a female grizzly suddenly ran towards the carcass from the northwest. She quickly circled the elk carcass, totally ignoring the pine trees. She moved down to where the carcass had been earlier in the day. It was then that we noticed a big scar that ran all the way from her back to the middle of her belly. I don't know what happened, but it was amazing she had recovered. She spotted a wolf. It was Wolf 755, the alpha male of the Wapiti pack and the only Yellowstone wolf who has been the alpha male of 2 different wolf packs. He, and maybe his mate, had undoubtedly killed the elk and was back to claim his dinner. Grizzlies often benefit from a wolf kill. They sometimes take over a kill, and the wolf has no choice but to back away. The female grizzly ran over another pine tree for good measure. The wolf found some scraps and a big section of liver. He left to deliver the meal to his 4 pups. After 755 left, a large male grizzly, also ignoring pine trees, came in, attracted by the carcass. It was amazing to watch the posturing between the 2 bears. It was obvious the much smaller female was not going to give up easily to the intruder. She almost gave up, but then suddenly changed her mind. She actually chased the big male away, but only temporarily. Hey, I was here first. She gave up again, only to run into 755 as she was leaving. 755 made off with some more scraps, which he quickly ate. We thought 755 would make it past the female grizzly, but we were wrong. She only chased him a short way, so he came back to mark his territory and look for more scraps. The wolf then decided it was nap time when the male grizzly returned to feast on the carcass. After 755's nap, he returned only to find the female grizzly coming in while the male grizzly claimed the carcass. Then the female grizzly went up to the carcass while the male grizzly watched. Again, 755 approached the carcass, but both grizzlies were there, so he decided to wait. Both bears growled, and the female actually bit at and swatted the much larger male. He surprisingly did not retaliate. He had finally had enough and left. As the sun went down, the wolf was still waiting to get to his carcass. The next morning, all that was left were a few bones.